Greetings gentlemen and ladies, old school game snob here, and I'm back. And in today's video I'm going to show you how to expand your single player inventory space to this much more. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 shared tabs, or was that 7? 3, 4, whatever. It's a lot more. And here's the thing, instead of a 10 by 10 grid, you've got a 13 by 17 size grid. Now this mod that I'm going to show you how to install really quickly, really easily, does actually also increase your personal inventory space. So this could, be a little bit cheaty. So, I would just suggest to limit your play, right? Don't fill up these inventory spaces because you're not supposed to be using them. I'm not sure how to disable that part. Collect loot there if you want to, but don't put charms there. Don't put cheaty stuff. Don't put cheaty stuff there unless you want to. It's up to you. It's single player. You can do whatever you want to do. This is a quality of life sort of expansion for single player, and I'm doing this myself personally because I'm gearing up to build you guys a whole bunch more character build guides, all sorts of classes, all sorts of build guides. We're going to start hammering them out, and I'm just working on a streamlined workflow for myself here, because I tell you what guys, swapping between mules and characters every time I'm trying to get the gear together for a specific guide for a specific class, man oh man, that's a lot of mule work. Anyway, let's get into it. How to install this guy, or this mod. Very easy. Alright, I will link you the description to this in the description to the link to this. You're going to start by downloading this mod from Nexus Mods. You will need to log in and create an account with Nexus Mods, then just find the file. The file that you're looking for is the manual download option. That's what this guide is going to show you how to do. Super easy. Go ahead and manually download, and then let's unzip what we got. Okay, so once you've downloaded that zip file, go ahead and unzip it. It will look something like this. You will want to look for your Diablo 2 installation folder. It will look something like this. If you see the D2R exe and the D2R launcher and that stuff, you're in the right place. You'll see data, and you probably won't see mods unless you have other mods installed. If you don't see the mods directory, just go ahead, right click, create a new folder, call it mods, and create that new folder. In the mods folder, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go back to your unzipped zip file, or unzipped mod. Inside mods, you'll see a folder called expanded. Now it is that expanded folder that you're going to want to drag over into your mods folder. Now right now I've already got one in mind because I've already done all this, but you won't, so just go ahead and drag that expanded folder over into mods. Alright, from here, what you're going to want to do next is right click on your D2R file. Go ahead, right click, and create a shortcut. Create shortcut. Alright, so you're going to create a shortcut, and what you're going to do is you're going to right click on your shortcut and go to properties, and what you're going to do is you're going to add this little line of text that I've got here after mine. Right, so yours will just look like that to start, and you're just going to add this. Alright, so space dash mod space expanded space dash txt. Alright, so go ahead and click apply on that. Now, when you click apply onto that, that will load up what is sort of a modified version of the game. Now, you won't see your existing characters in your modified version, but what you will be able to do is just easily copy your characters into the modded version, the expanded inventory version. Now, there is one more thing that you need to do. You can probably go ahead and fire up the game just to make sure and create just like a test character. You should see all the shared stuff. But it'll say that it's unavailable, right? So go ahead and exit the game at this point. And let's come back to the last step, which is to look for the stash unlocker.exe. Go ahead and double click stash unlocker.exe and select how many tabs you want to unlock. +4, why not? Get the most you can. Of course, you only need to do this once, as it says specifically here. You can now go ahead and click unlock, and what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to find where you keep your saved games for your Diablo 2 game. So I've got mine over here in basically save games. This was where it defaulted to for me, Diablo 2 Resurrected. And then you can see I've got all my single player characters here, so if you see all your single player characters, you know you're in the right place. You've also probably got a folder called mods. I think you do, maybe you do. Let's go ahead and click unlock here. What you're going to be browsing for is that saved folder, save games, blah blah blah, mods expanded. Click on where it's expanded and click OK. And you should see this little message that says successfully unlocked. If you get an error message, try again. Just try again. I got an error message, a runtime crash error or something. I tried it again, it worked. I'm not sure what it was, just a little glitch. So you should be able to see that at this point. Now you may have noticed when you launch up your game, you don't have any of your characters in your game. All right, so here's your modded character list, right? So I've got my modded character list here, Barker BB and Amazon. Those are the names of my characters. And back here, of course, I've got all of my single-player characters, right? Just in the Diablo 2 save games, Resurrected, whatever. So if you want to copy your character over here, so let's say we got my character called Nidicus. What we're going to look for is the D2S file, the .d2s file for Nidicus. You only need to copy this one over. Just go ahead and copy that one and drop her into the expanded part. And boom, once you fire up the game, the additional files will be created automatically. And your single player character will be there minus any stash you would have had in the shared stash. So if you want to basically move your shared stash over to your new expanded shared stash, you're going to just kind of have to move it over on your characters as you move them over to your expanded directory. So basically what I'd do is I'd basically load all the stuff onto a character from my shared stash, and then pop it into the modded shared stash, and then load another character. You can probably just create an empty character in your original version of the game, load it up with shared stash, copy that character over into your expanded stash, modded Diablo, and then just kind of drop all that into the shared stash. You're basically just kind of shuffling all your inventory into the new expanded modded version. So basically everything is the same. You still got your original game. You can still run your game originally if you want to without any mods or anything like that, just by launching the normal D2R application or your Blizzard launcher or whatever. But if you want to run your modded version, you'd use your own little shortcut here. So you could probably even rename that, right? Call that inventory mod. That's your own little shortcut to load up your modded version in case you want to keep those things separate. And that's it, guys. Hope you've enjoyed this video. See you later. Like I say, I'm back. Going to be making a bunch of guide videos for you soon. All right. See you later.